Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are unpacking a really fascinating style evolution. We're looking at exactly how lingerie completely evolved from something hidden away into everyday outerwear, relying on the brilliant principles of eclectic styling. We've gathered insights from global fashion weeks, style historians, and real-world fashion communities to break down the absolute defining look of 2026. Let's get right into it.
So, ready to wear your lingerie to the office? I know, it sounds like a radical idea, right? Maybe even a little scandalous. But seriously, bringing the bedroom to the boardroom has become the defining fashion movement of the year. We are literally talking about taking the most intimate items in your closet and wearing them with total confidence right out in broad daylight.
All right, Section 1, lingerie as everyday outerwear. Let's look at the 2026 fashion shift.
Look, this isn't just some fleeting micro-trend, it's a total reimagining of how we dress. Satin slip dresses, lace-trimmed skirts, sheer bodysuits, they're stepping out of the shadows. And what's really revolutionary here is the context. Imagine a delicate French lace bra totally exposed under a severe, straight-cut office short, or a sheer slip worn openly beneath a heavy winter coat. These pieces are now front and center, whether you're grabbing coffee on a Sunday or stepping into a corporate meeting.
Now, while this trend has kind of been bubbling under the surface for a few seasons, 2026 is the year it absolutely took over. Experts at major industry events, think Moscow Fashion Week, officially declared this lingerie-inspired style the dominant force of the year. It has completely pushed aside those oversized, smart casual looks we've been living in, replacing them with something highly textured and deeply personal.
Moving on to Section 2, the roots of the slip dress, from undergarment to grunge.
To really understand how we got here, we've got to look at the journey of the slip dress. It's like a giant puzzle. Before the 1990s, the bias-cut slip was strictly a petticoat, period. It was an undergarment just meant to smooth out the drape of a real dress. But then the 90s hit. In 1993, a young Kate Moss wore a sheer slip dress that literally redefined minimalism. In 1996, oh man, Princess Diana absolutely shocked the world by wearing a controversial lace-embellished slip designed by John Galliano for Dior. Then, figures like Courtney Love gave it that gritty grunge credibility. Cut to the late 2010s, it gets a massive nostalgia revival, and today, in 2026, it's an undeniable, versatile, everyday wardrobe essential.
There's a brilliant quote that captures this perfectly. Less styling, better tailoring. That was the 90s minimalist ethos championed by icons like Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. She loved a simple, perfectly tailored slip dress in neutral tones. When the tailoring is spot on, the dress just does the heavy lifting for you, giving off this effortless elegance that feels incredibly modern right now.
Okay, Section 3, the eclectic styling philosophy. We're breaking the rules here.
So, you might be wondering, how do we actually wear these intimate pieces today without looking like we literally just rolled out of bed? Well, the secret sauce isn't the garment itself, it's the styling philosophy. Eclecticism is the crucial concept here. Historically, eclecticism actually started in 19th century architecture before bleeding into 1970s fashion. Basically, it's the art of mixing completely contrasting vibes, things that seem totally incompatible, to create a look that's harmonious and entirely your own. No strict rules, just finding balance amid wild diversity.
Think about the stark contrast between how we used to think and how we dress today. The old way of wearing satin and lace, it meant treating them like fragile artifacts, evening wear only, paired with delicate strappy heels, aiming for this highly structured, perfect look. But the new, eclectic way? It deliberately dresses the garment down for everyday, versatile wear. You take that evening slip and you throw it over raw denim, or you pair it with chunky sneakers and layer it with heavy knits.
As style experts say, the magic lies not in the individual items, but in the ability to mix them in a unique way. That perfectly sums up the 2026 mindset. The slip dress or the lace skirt itself isn't the magic. The magic is what you pair it with to ground it in reality and tell your personal, unique story.
Moving on to Section 4, lace and satin in 2026. Let's talk about the star materials.
If eclecticism is the philosophy, delicate lace and flowing satin are the absolute star tools we're using to execute it. Top designers are really pushing the boundaries. We saw the catalyst for this back in the Rose Spring 2025 collection, peachy lace skirts worn with knee-high mesh boots. Incredible. Then you have Phoebe Philo kicking elegant contrast color satin dresses and casually styling them with flip-flops. It's everywhere. People are wearing sheer lace dresses directly over trousers or jeans, or exposing French lace bras right under severe, straight-cut office shirts.
And if you want the exact color defining this soft, misty aesthetic, keep an eye out for Cloud Dancer. Pantone actually identified this beautiful, universally flattering, milky shade as the color of 2026. It perfectly complements the trend, bringing this cloud-like, ethereal quality to sheer chiffons, silks, and satins.
All right, Section 5. From bedroom to boardroom. Time for some practical styling.
So high-fashion runway concepts are great, but how do we practically apply this to a corporate environment? How do you rock this look at work without crossing the line? Well, we've got a foolproof 3-step guide to neutralize the intimacy of a slip dress. Step 1, the base. Choose a mid-length slip dress in a neutral satin. Step 2, the structure. Layer a sharply tailored or slightly oversized blazer on top to instantly add authority. And Step 3, the footwear. Drop the stilettos and ground the look with professional flats, loafers, or ankle boots. Boom. Totally work appropriate.
Let's see how this plays out across different scenarios based on what real fashion users are sharing. For a high-stakes corporate meeting, pair that slip dress with a tailored navy blazer and classic pumps or mules. For casual Friday, take a lace-trimmed skirt, tone it down with a basic tee and a denim jacket, and finish with white sneakers. And for an after-work event, it's so easy. Just drop the blazer, add a faux fur wrap or a leather jacket, swap in some strappy heels, and you've instantly transitioned to evening glamour.
Finally, Section 6. Mastering the everyday contrast. Soft versus hard.
Listen, if you take only one thing away from this explainer, let it be this. The golden rule is creating tension through contrast. Whenever a piece feels too formal, too delicate, or too revealing, you just need to add a hard or casual element to instantly balance it out. Layer a heavy, chunky knit sweater right over a delicate lace dress. Wear a silk slip dress over a crisp white t-shirt. Pair a delicate camisole with raw, straight-leg denim, or match an elegant satin maxi skirt with rugged combat boots. It's the friction between the delicate and the durable that makes the whole outfit pop.
The crucial point is making sure your outfit pulls from both extremes. You're basically acting as a fashion alchemist. You blend the soft intimacy of the bedroom, 100% silk, French lace, weightless guipure, and sheer chiffon, with the hard reality of the street. Tailored wool blazers, raw denim, heavy leather jackets, and chunky combat boots. By colliding these worlds, you get a vibe that is incredibly modern, wonderfully comfortable, and absolutely yours.
So armed with the history of the slip dress, the eclectic philosophy, and your new soft versus hard styling formulas, I'll leave you with this question to inspire your own fashion rebellion. How will you break the rules and incorporate eclecticism into your wardrobe tomorrow? Will you pair lace with leather or sneak a satin slip into your next team meeting? The boundaries are totally gone, so have fun mixing it up. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I seriously can't wait to see how you bring the bedroom to the boardroom.